Welcome to Rollout Mountain.
And if this is your first time here, then you're in for a treat. This is an all-new series of races just for the sake of racing. We pick two cars we want to see matched up together, and then we see who could get down the mountain the fastest. It's just the best 2 out of 3 heats wins.
So let's get to it and meet today's racers.
Up first, we have this 1968 Citroën DS21 Palace, driven by Miss Marguerite Duval, all the way from her hometown of Saint-André-Réunion in France. And the notes say her job is making fancy house signs and selling them at crafts fairs.
And she'll be up against this 1972 Lotus Europa Special, driven by Sir Reginald Doyle from his village of Sunningdale, Berkshire in England. And it says here he's an aristocrat.
An artistic cat.
No, Al, aristocrat.
What's that?
That's English for trust fund baby. Here we are at the top of Rollout Mountain for the start of our impromptu France vs. England matchup.
From naval battles to World Cups, can these two ever get along?
Well, today's not gonna help broker any peace deals, Al, because only one racer is leaving this mountain victorious.
Well then, let's not waste any more time and get to that countdown.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's do this! Zoom!
Lotus hits the second jump, but it's the Citroën that crosses the line. Let's check that replay.
I thought these vintage European cars wouldn't even be able to get up to 30 miles an hour. Did they prove me wrong, because boy, did they both tear down Red Line Ridge.
And just like in our last race, the clunkers appear to just be set dressing because both the French and English racers launched themselves into the atmosphere.
It's more of that massive mountain air.
And it seems like Reginald didn't get enough of it, because once he lands in Victory Lane Valley, he hits our second ramp for another trip through the sky.
Unlike Marguerite Duval, who barrel rolls her way into the valley, straightens out, and launches that Citroën full speed into the safety rocks. I know these DS cars are famous for their suspension, but no way she was going to keep that car on its wheels after a hit like that.
Well, one more place Marguerite Duval made a big hit was on the scorecard, because she just scored the first win of the race. Here we are back at Red Line Ridge for Heat 2.
The racers have switched lanes. England on the left, France on the right. Now let's get to that countdown.
3, 2, 1, go!
Blast off!
Slamming into the valley.
Both racers across the line, but Sir Reginald takes it.
Let's see it again in the replay.
We are all tied up here, Barry. Sir Reginald got the jump coming out of the gate in Red Line Ridge, but Marguerite was able to even out right before they got to the jump.
And astoundingly, they both easily clear the field of clunkers.
Which is wild, Barry. That is a big field of clunkers, and they clear it just like they're hopping over a curb.
But they both pay for all that height coming into Victory Lane Valley, as they both have brutal landings. And this time it's Marguerite Citroën that goes off the dirt jump, which helps get that powdered blue DS back on its wheels.
But as she struggles to straighten out, Reginald lines up to the wall and just pins the accelerator and doesn't let off until he slams his front bumper into the safety rocks across the finish line.
And while Reginald Doyle may have put an end to his front bumper in that heat, he also put an end to Miss Marguerite's chances at a shutout, because this race is all tied up. Back at the ridge for the final heat, the racers have opted to stay in the same lanes.
France has won and England has won. We are moments away from someone walking away with massive bragging rights.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's do this!
Wow!
They both flip, but Miss Duval makes it across the line. Wow, Barry, that one was intense. This one really could have gone either way. I I mean, they are super even coming down Redline Ridge. Even when they take the jump, they look less like competitors and more like a pair of synchronized swimmers.
But that synchronicity literally comes to an end once they land in Victory Lane Valley, as they go tumbling uncontrollably.
Right, Barry, but Sir Reginald's tumbles ended a backspin halfway down the valley, while Miss Duval is able to turn her tumble into a reverse slide and is able to skid her way across the line.
While she may have gone skidding backwards across the line, she went full steam ahead on the scorecard because she just got her second win, and that makes her tonight's winner.
Maybe she'll go back to France and instead of making fancy house signs, she'll start making trophies. Unlike Sir Reginald Doyle, who isn't bringing back home any trophies to his lofty estate. But I'm sure Mummy and Daddy can afford to just buy him one at Harrods in London.
Well, what we can't afford, Al, is any more time, because this race is over. But please, fans, we want to hear from you what you thought about today's race. Please let us know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to come back next time for another trip down Rollout Mountain.
But in the meanwhile, be sure to check out our playlist to catch up on all our other tournaments and events. And if that's still not enough Scrapyard Diecast racing action for you, go check out our Shorts channel and subscribe.